What up, y'all? I just got off the job after plantation, and I'm coming back to see, have y'all heard about the Connecticut, was it Connecticut? Please correct me if I'm wrong. Connecticut is planning on having a strike. I don't know if it starts on the 11th or the 12th, but I follow numerous nursing Facebook groups, FEMA pages, and they are planning to strike in the long-term care facilities. I'm not even gonna lie, as soon as I seen one agency, which is with Scab, that pulled up the prices that they was paying for LPNs, it was like $50 and like $70, $80 for RNs. I almost applied. Like, as soon as they posted it, it was like 10 minutes, and I was like, should I do it? Should I not? Should I just dip out on the job? Because y'all know how I feel about this job right now. But like I said, travel nursing can be real icky, you know, that job, I can apply for that job, get it, not fly out to Connecticut, I can actually drive to Connecticut where I'm at, and get there, they be like, and work for like a week, and then they probably cancel me or something like that. So the stability really isn't there, but if it is, the money's there, like right now, you know. Somebody just asked me on my page, my bad, I'm trying to eat there. Somebody just asked me on my page something about some bedside work. I said the only reason that I will go back to bedside is that if they are paying FEMA rates. That's close to FEMA rates. 50 and above, baby. 50 and above. Now, I know with this particular company, Scab, I think you needed to work 11 days straight. You know, wasn't really no guarantee of what the overtime is. I'm not for sure, because there's numerous amount of agencies. Now, don't go commenting like, where's the job? Y'all need to follow all the nursing pages. 5,000 and up group, 4,000 and up group, Scab deployment, LPNs, RNs, travel jobs and stuff like that. There's a whole bunch that I can't really name while I'm driving right now. But if you are worried about getting a job and you just like looking on the actual company's pages, sometimes those jobs is not going to be on there. They're going to be on Facebook, or it's going to be word of mouth. And 9 times out of 10, it's just word of mouth. That's why when people was getting upset because they weren't getting like all the last FEMA contracts that rolled out, they was like, I never seen that $5,000, that $8,000, $10,000 job and stuff like that. It's because it was word of mouth. Like, they were only trying to get people that they already had on call, you know, or as they call a reservationist. Crucial does that too. But let's talk about strike nursing. Strike nursing is when I read that all the nurses, they have a union. I'm assuming you pay your fees. They got little lawyers and stuff like that, and they're gonna strike. My bad, y'all. I had to park my car. So strike nursing is basically where the company, the CEO, and the nurses of said union cannot come to an agreement about safe nurse to patient ratios, pay. I mean discrimination, whatever you name it. You become a part of that union. You pay your fees, and then I'm assuming they talk about a day to go on strike or whatever. I'm gonna put some information on the side of me where you can read it yourself. I'm just kind of summarizing it. Basically, the nurses are fed up. This goes back to my bedside video where I said, nurses, one day, I'll probably be long gone before that happens. I'm gonna tell you why. Nurses will one day get fed up with this and start to learn their worth. I already know my worth right now. We live in a society, a career where nurses do not band together. Okay? there was never no unity to begin with. And I don't care whomever, because I know I'm going to attract a lot of people from this video based on this Connecticut display that I'm going to put on here. I am here to tell you, nursing has never had any unity to begin with, okay? We've been treated like shit since school. Since school. From my teachers, our preceptors, doctors, okay? And until we figure that out, then learn how to negotiate in the interview process. That's definitely one. To learn how to say no before you accept that patient or whatever 8 to 10 patient workload on a med-surg floor. Until you start saying no to these people, I don't see how it's going to ever get better. Ever. Because right now I know several people that will gladly take 8 to 10 patients if that means, you know, that'll still keep bringing in money. And that's what I never understood about CNAs, LPNs, RNs. No, matter of fact, let's leave CNAs out of here because I went through hell when I was a CNA. As a nurse, you have options. Options. You could quit that job today, apply for a job the next hour. I guarantee you by that morning. Hell, if they desperate, they'll call you that night. They will call you that night. Okay? So I've never worried about a job as a nurse. Okay? I'm not going to be outside marching, talking about pay me, pay me, pay me my money. Hell no. I started travel nursing at 9 months. I was making money as soon as I graduated. And before y'all come in here and y'all never followed me before, go back and see how much I was making before. I said F being a staff worker. I will never go back to that staff life. Okay? I will never. Okay? PRN, agency me, travel, job me, to the day I quit this nursing field. Okay? To the day. The money has been great. It's been good for me. I can say that the most. Now back to Connecticut. They plan to go on strike in the next few days. You have nurses that are deploying right now. So like I said, y'all can still see if there's jobs available, but that whole state is planning to, in the long-term care, is planning to go on strike. Now this is what I can say to y'all about Connecticut nurses or anybody that plans to strike, and you do what you believe in. You might call me a scab, and if you don't know what a scab means, I'm here to tell you. I'm here to tell you. A scab is the nurse that replaces you when you go out there and tell, you know, you with a sign outside telling them to pay you. The CEO, your billionaire, millionaire CEO, y'all out there marching for your rights, which is cool. Which is cool. They hear you, okay? The news and everything, they hear you. Do they care? No, they don't. Let me tell you why. I could apply right now. The time where they had that application, they could have flew me out in 24 hours. And they would have paid me double or triple what they should have paid y'all from the beginning to get. Okay? But they made that happen. So you call me a scab, you'll treat me like shit on the floor. Travel nurses right now, no non-striking or nothing, just regular jobs, female working. Ask your travel nurse job that did med-surg, ICU. You got treated like shit by the staff workers because you was making more, or they just didn't like you. They plain didn't like you, okay? But you'll call me a scab because I'm willing to make money of what you don't want to do. So you'll blame me instead of blaming your employer or your CEO for what they should have been paying you from the get. Instead, you should have just said no, packed your bags, and went to the next gig. Okay? I know this is controversial. I know some of y'all don't want to hear that. But it is what it is. This is how the nursing game is. There's never been any unity. How do you expect to get paid what you're worth if you don't even learn how to say no? You can't even get along with your fellow employee, women to women. Women don't even get together. It's constant bashing. Like, I know y'all see me screaming, hooping, and hollering on all my videos and stuff like that because I'm fed up with the profession. I already know where my end date is, okay? But you got nurses that plan to do this till they 40 or 50. And they are straight bitchs, okay? Them the ones that's taking care of your grandfather, grandmothers, and stuff like that. So until we work on that as a nursing profession, they are still going to lowball you. That CEO is going to still buy that brand new spanking yacht, okay? Cleaned up, while you still work for pennies. So until nurses get together, know what they're worth, start dropping these jobs like we was doing last year, they ain't gonna have no choice but to pay us. Baby, you need to go into that job and be like, money, 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 money. I ain't taking no more than 4 or 5 patients. If I do, I ain't even taking report. That's what you need to start telling them. And what they gonna do in the interview process? Well, we can't take you. What's the worst they can do? Say no? Cool. I don't give a fuck about it, because that lets me know you're willing to overwork me for pennies. Pennies. On to the next. I can't worry about it. That's the importance of micromanaging your money, saving your money, investing your money, so you don't have to worry about somebody talking about, oh, I'm gonna take a job away from you. So what? Or you worried about insurance? Okay, there's insurance agents right now on Facebook that's willing to sell you insurance for a cheaper rate. Right now, I've seen multiple of them that is helping a lot of nurses get insurance, and you pay for it. And 10 times out of 10, whatever that you paying for out of your check at your staff job, you could have just did it on your own. Stop relying on these jobs, y'all. Stop relying on these jobs. I'm telling you. So like I said, Connecticut is on strike. The nurses who's all about a bag, go start looking for jobs right now. As far as I know, it's SNAP, AMN, or something like that. I mean, you truly gotta dig. I don't know. I decided not to apply for it. I decided to stay where I'm at because, like I said, baby, vaccines to the end. But like I said, go ahead and apply for it. You know what I'm saying? There's no such thing as a broke nurse. If you want to stay stagnant, then that's gonna be your fault. Nobody wants to hear you complain about that. Like I said, go back to my first video. I went into nursing for the coins. Granted, I know how to do my job. I know how to take care of people and stuff like that. But I have my limit. Okay? Money is energy. I need it, honey. I need it. I got stuff to do. So like I said, this is what's going on right now. Connecticut is going on strike. I would not, like right now, I'm sure there's going to be multiple other states that's going to follow suit. So that's the importance of having a compact multi-state license. Some of them will expedite it as soon as you apply. You see how states get to moving when nurses band together and stuff like that. You see how states get to moving, they expedite your license, they'll fly you out, they'll pay you the money that you're worth because that travel nurse knows her worth. And it took you to unionize, go out there and march for better pay. Like I said, these strikes can last for weeks, months, okay, or days, but it can last a while for them to even budge. Because if that CEO knew he could pay another person 20 cents less, they will do it. And that's the end of the video. They will do it. Hey, argue with your mama, okay? Because I just know y'all about to come for me. Argue with your mama, because I'll be right back to you. Thank you.